My name is Komel, and I'm living with atopic dermatitis.
No delay now. Drop that.
Hello, community members. Welcome back to another episode with Komel. If this is your first time here, where have you been? Anyways, you're welcome. Please do also subscribe and click on the notification bell so you know when I post. And if you're a returning viewer and you have subscribed, you're an OG community member, welcome. But if you're a returning viewer and you have not subscribed, this is your second time, this is your third time. Why? I have atopic dermatitis, and we're going to be talking about atopic dermatitis today. So, first of all, what's atopic dermatitis? Listen to me, let me school you, let me educate you. Atopic dermatitis is a chronic skin condition. That's the summary of it. It's an autoimmune disorder. So basically, my body fights what it's not supposed to fight. I don't know if you understand. For instance, I react to the back of beans. Why? I personally take atopic dermatitis as my body is picky, my body likes what it likes, and my body does not like what it does not like, and it will not accept it for any reason. But how does my body show me that it does not accept it? By bringing out rashes, itchy, black, brown, reddish, painful, swollen, oozing rashes. So that's just the summary of atopic dermatitis. Atopic dermatitis, like I said, is chronic, so it does not have a cure. But my Jesus, my Jesus is the miracle worker, the healer. So I don't really believe that one. But let's just be going. Let's use their scientific or medical terms. Basically, that's the summary of it. I can't start schooling you. There are deeper, obviously there are deeper explanations of atopic dermatitis. There are different types of atopic dermatitis. There are different types of atopic dermatitis, but we're not just going to go into that. This is just a summary of what atopic dermatitis is. My body fights what it does not like, and how does it show me that it doesn't like this thing? By giving me reaction. Usually, atopic dermatitis accompanies asthma, but we give God all the glory. I do not have asthma. When was I diagnosed of atopic dermatitis? I have always had atopic dermatitis uh, since I was small, since I was little, but I did not know it as atopic dermatitis. My mom basically, like, you know, when doctor is giving a lot of information and then you just pick what you can understand. So basically, my mom just took it and don't explain it to me as I have sensitive skin. You grab what other people would do and get away with. If it comes across my skin will say what? My skin will overreact, literally, to overreact to it. And a bacteria others can pass it, but my skin will say no. I have to react to every single thing that I do not like. My skin is opinionated. It likes what it likes. It hates what it hates. So as long as I've always been having reactions. I grew up knowing that I had sensitive skin. I grew up knowing that I'm allergic to a lot of things. Someone calls me box of allergies. But God forbid. But that's what my doctor used to call me, box of allergies, because I used to react to a lot of things. But then in my first year, 2018, hey, I had just resumed university. You know, when you're going to university and you're going to freedom from the house. But my skin said no. It said no, no baby, no. So I resumed university. I resumed on a Monday. By the time I woke up on Tuesday, my roommate was like, "What is going on with you?" By the time it was Friday, it was really bad. I think I've lost some of my pictures from then, but it was really bad. So I had to go back home and then series of tests, ask questions like, "Oh, you have atopic dermatitis." I was like, atopic dermatitis. I just knew I had sensitive skin. I came here to get a cure, like I always get when my skin starts misbehaving. I'm like, okay, you have atopic dermatitis and it has no cure. You know, when I heard it not have cure, what was in my mind was Jesus, HIV. No, HIV doesn't have cure. HIV, AIDS, all those kind of things that you hear doesn't have cure. Then I just thought of. I was like, so the number of times I say so, Anyways, that was when I was diagnosed. Officially, I understood that I have atopic dermatitis and I have a responsibility to live with my skin. I remember going back home and research, and I was not seeing you have atopic dermatitis. You don't eat milk, you don't eat fish, you don't eat egg. I was like, I don't understand where my life is supposed to go from here. As in, what am I supposed to be eating if I'm not eating all these things? But eventually I figured out that everybody is unique. What I can eat, another person might not be able to eat it, and it depends on the quantity and stuff. So, the journey so far, it has not been an easy journey, but God is good because I can't really say how I've survived atopic dermatitis without involving God, to be very honest. Because I've had time when I see a reaction popping out and I'm like, this thing, you are healed in Jesus' name. And then I come back, maybe later on, I just realized that this thing, I knew, because I've experienced worse scenarios, I've seen that it could have been worse, but like, the thing just died down. And when I have smooth skin, so I just first of all I accepted it, and I just started surviving. Accepted, okay, I'm living with dermatitis. I started surviving it. When I have a flare up, we deal with it, we survive and stuff. So since I was small and like up till now, you cannot just do without surviving it and stuff. So how has atopic dermatitis affected me? One thing is that I cannot do everything. You see that passage of the Bible that says everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial for me. I think I can't really know how to say, but it's just that everybody, it might not be a sin, but it's just not for you. That really plays. That really comes in that really comes in for me because I've had scenarios where I go out with my friends, and everything is normal, but the person that lands in the hospital the very next day or that day is me. I have scenarios where we go out, I cannot really eat anything that's there. So the thing is just that limitation. That was one of the ways that it has affected me. It has limited me to an extent. And then canceling on people, canceling on plans and stuff, because I might just finish making plans with you and I wake up that morning with an eczema flare up. Sometimes I might not be able to wear clothes because it's bad, it's oozing, and wearing clothes is very uncomfortable. So I might not be able to come out or go out with you or go out. And then how would you explain to your friends that you cannot come out because you're having rashes on your skin? They may not understand how bad it is because it really affects my mental health when I have bad reactions. Listen, I've had like on the day of one of my exams, I had a bad flare up, and then my antihistamines makes me feel sleepy. So what do I do? If I take the histamine, I will sleep through that exam. If I don't take it, I might not be able to write that exam. But I've found my way through it, hopefully. Hopefully. So how has that affected me? Will I say it affected my self confidence? Sometimes it does. Because it's not every day that you feel confident in yourself. Some days you're just like, nah. No, I see these romantic things they do on TV. You'll be with your boyfriend clean the kitchen and then he'll pour you flour or pour you this thing. If you try it with me, we're rushing me to the hospital. If you try it with me, that's the end of our play. That's the end of the cooking. Because I cannot just do anything. But does like if I'm going swimming, I have to prepare myself. Sometimes I do some things though. That okay, but with the mindset that oh, this is what I have to deal with when I'm done doing this thing. I can't cut tomatoes. I cannot cut orange because my body doesn't like the water. My skin doesn't like my hands. Skin of my does not like the water of it. So I believe my major thing was affecting me. It didn't affect me having friends, but people run away from people that have atopic dermatitis. I chase people with it. I used to call myself Princess Eczema. I would call myself Princess Eczema and be chasing my classmates around. And then I will infect you if you come near me. It's just surviving, it's seeing the good and the positive. With atopic dermatitis, you just have to deal with it. The main thing I've learned was just being extra careful. Be careful. I can't just sleep over anywhere. I have to check. Am I with my cream? Am I with this? I always have to be my antihistamines in case. I have to be my painkillers, and I have to be my creams for it. I cannot just use any water because you can actually never be too careful because you don't know what you react to. I remember when I had my surgery. By the way, if you know what my surgery vlog, I'll leave the link in the description. So I need to make money. So subscribe and engage so that YouTube will pay me. Let's see if we can make money from the YouTube. And I say I need to make money because taking care of self eczema is actually very, 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 very expensive. The cream, the skincare, the things, because it's not everything that you can do. So what other people might be eating, you might have to not eat it. You have to eat another kind of thing, or you have to add this to your water. You have to do this. Your makeup might not be the same. You cannot just carry makeup that Malam is selling and put on your face. I cannot just do that. It will end in hot tears. I can't just rub any cream. You see this thing just do it. You cannot just rub any cream. So it's expensive taking care of dealing with eczema, but we are dealing with it. That's why I said I need to make money. What else have I done to deal with eczema? Prayers. I pray, Jesus Christ. And I pray, and then I really try to work on my mental health. I don't always allow it to deal with me because on some days I can't even talk. I remember when I was in hospital where I couldn't talk or eat because it happened to me on my mouth here. And I can't cry because it's open. The rashes are open and they're using that liquid. So if my salty tears touch it, it starts itching me and it's painful. Even eating is uncomfortable. When you touch it, it will bring out water. The last one was this Christmas. Everybody's doing 30 December. I was dealing with my skin. I should put the pictures. I should put some of the pictures that I can find so that you will see it. Dealing with atopic eczema, atopic dermatitis. Why did I make this video? I made this video because I realized that people do not really know what atopic dermatitis is. Some people don't know what dermatitis is. And then many of us, especially in Nigeria here, we are living with atopic dermatitis, but we don't know. Basically, I've only seen in my school at the moment only 3 people that know that they have atopic dermatitis. But I remember that some people actually have it, but they don't know they have it, and they're really watching what is going on. So I'm going to make some videos, little I can, because I'm not a dermatologist, I'm a professional, to raise awareness on it. Especially in Nigeria, I actually searched only one Instagram page on atopic dermatitis in Nigeria. But if you see America, okay, yes, I think it was nice when I discovered that people actually go through this thing I go through, and there are many, there are plenty. Some people's own and my own is better than them. Some people are worse than me. Some people are better than me. So it was really nice when I saw it, and then I realized that Nigerian and people of color, eczema doesn't show the same way it showed me, the whites. It does not really show the same way. So many of us actually have this thing, and we don't even know. And some of us are just treating it with things that are working. I hope that this video was informative. I hope that at least you out there now know what atopic dermatitis is. And if somebody tells you, "Oh, I have atopic dermatitis," you don't look at them like, which kind of lie this person they lie now, or which kind of excuse is this. And if you have atopic dermatitis, I will not diagnose you. But if you're having skin issues, if you're having skin issues, please go and see a certified dermatologist. To be very honest, it might not be atopic dermatitis, but a lot of you have skin issues that dermatologists should deal with, and you are busy there rubbing Caro White lightening cream, Caro White darkening cream, whitening. No, they said bleaching is not whitening. I difference between whitening, lightening, whichever one. That's equals cup of tea. Please, if you have issues with your skin, see a certified dermatologist. Don't just carry any cream and rub, because what another person's skin likes might not be the same that your skin likes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do well to subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you know when I post. The bell is just right there close to the subscribe button. Just click on that bell, and then so you know when I post. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Even looking like that.